Fireworks. They're bright, they're beautiful, and they go boom. However, despite the light and the wonder they provide for humans, some fireworks displays have a massive impact on ecological costs such as harm to animals and people, wildfires, and pollution in the air, water, and soil. We all stare in awe at the beautiful colors that fireworks create, and some more than others might appreciate the sound they give off. But what chemicals are inside of fireworks? Many different chemicals are used to create the many different colors we are able to see in the night sky, like lithium, calcium, sodium, and copper, just to name a few. Gunpowder plays a big factor in creating the explosion that send those chemicals up into the air. The loud sound we hear after the initial light show is the trapped gas expanding. The chemicals mentioned earlier are metals or combination of metals that then disperse into the air after the explosion. After the fireworks, people try their best to gather the residue and throw it out. But what about the residue that they can't see?
Residue from fireworks most definitely makes its way into other places than the trash. Let's use St. Augustine on the 4th of July as an example. We have a huge fireworks show that thousands of people gather to see each year. The amazing fireworks we see from the land are actually ignited from a barge floating in the intercoastal. We're sure the professionals pick up after themselves, but they might not think that if some of the paper or plastic falls into the water, that it's a huge deal. It is a huge deal for shorebirds that mistake a piece of cardboard for food, and for dolphins who saw the reflectiveness of a piece of plastic and mistook it for a fish. Now, the big fireworks show may produce pollution, but not as much as people, who are shooting off their own personal fireworks, and the cleanup might not be as thorough, and that debris can end up finding its way into the intercoastal as well.
CTV News published a story titled, "Did Fireworks Scare Thousands of Birds to Death?" The article states that wildlife experts say New Year's Eve fireworks probably scared thousands of blackbirds, sending them into a frenzy, causing them to drop dead from the sky onto a small Arkansas town. They were able to rule out lightning and poisoning as the cause of death. Between 11:30 p.m. and midnight on New Year's Eve, about 3,000 birds fell from the sky, the article stated. Many people were pretty freaked out and made a police report. Horace Taylor, who is an animal control officer in Beebe, Arkansas, where this took place, told CTV Canada AM he believes the birds were scared into flight by fireworks because of the birds' poor eyesight at night. They started flying into objects and each other.
Another contaminant that pollutes our ground and surface water due to fireworks is perchlorate. Perchlorates can be naturally occurring or man-made, but are generally commercially produced salts used in pyrotechnic devices. Perchlorates are known to be potential thyroid disruptors in plants and animals. And while plants are generally unaffected by this chemical compound, these waters with high levels of perchlorates may be taken up by plants and then work their way up the food chain through bioaccumulation. When found in spades in animals, these perchlorates can interfere with iodide uptake into the thyroid gland. This process can in turn negatively affect the growth, development, and metabolism of local wildlife. Within minutes of detonation, these displays have been known to contribute 18 times the normal level of perchlorate in these measured bodies of water. Lastly, a hot topic that fireworks ignite are wildfires. You may remember the massive wildfire ignited from an explosive device at a gender reveal party, but fireworks are a horrifyingly significant cause of wildfires, especially in the American West. July 4th is the worst day of the year for anthropogenic fires, and as the planet warms, the conditions for wildfires will intensify. Some areas have severely restricted or even banned the use of fireworks during drought due to wildfire risk. Before setting off fireworks, you should check with your local authorities to see if there are currently any drought warnings or prohibitions against using fireworks. This will help prevent wildfires.
Fireworks are a culturally and historically significant part of human culture, but their use comes with ecological consequences. To mitigate the damage of fireworks, we ask that you follow all local ordinances regarding fireworks and refrain from setting off personal fireworks, especially during droughts. An alternative to personal fireworks can be attending a spectacular municipal show or laser light show. Such shows are often advised by local government and scientific agencies on how to reduce the impact of their performance. Another alternative is quiet fireworks that create less noise, though they still carry the risk of pollution and fires. Fireworks are important to human culture, but we have the duty to use them responsibly and mitigate the consequences of their use.